Good morning, and back with another video. T-Boz, the ex-member from the R&B group TLC, have issued out a public announcement that her daughter was allegedly targeted and nearly kidnapped by sex traffickers. Oh, God. She said her daughter, T-Boz's real name is Tion Watkins, if y'all don't know. She said her daughter was leaving the doctor's office when she noticed a strange item on her windshield wiper, and immediately she knew not to touch or do anything to it. So she drove to a safer location. She was looking at her surroundings. She got scared. I'm glad she didn't touch it, and she got scared and she took something and she knocked it off. Um, we all know what sex traffickers. I've heard, and I've seen a lot of stuff. You see something on your window shield or door on your doorknob or whatever, do not touch it because it's a drug like substance to make you drowsy and it will knock you out. And then that's gonna get them the green light to just snatch you up. So she, like I say, she was looking at her surroundings. She was scared. This is sad. Ladies, be careful. Tell your nieces, your female cousins, friends. We all have to be, us females, we all got to be careful out here because these men, these sex traffickers, they do not care. It's money. As I was doing my research, it's money in sex trafficking and stuff. They just snatching these girls up, taking them away from their families and stuff, and you would never see again. And with T-Boz's daughter, that's the daughter she got with rapper Mac 10. So she went to the police station and all that. They looked at the substance that was on her windshield wiper, and it did have some kind of substance on it. So I'm glad she didn't touch it. So yeah, you see something like that, don't touch it. I would have drove straight. She took something and knocked it off. I wouldn't even did that. I just would have went straight to the police department. But I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad she's okay. Um yeah, when I seen this story, I just had to do it. I said, "Oh wow!" And it's a lot of that. It's a lot of it's going on now. Sex trafficking is going on now, especially around in the areas like Florida and Houston, Texas, and even down here in the Carolinas and stuff. I had heard some stuff. Sex trafficking was going on and stuff. That's why, ladies, you have to be careful. I tell all my female cousins, my nieces and stuff. They young. They still go out to these parties and clubs and stuff. Be careful. Look at your surroundings. Look at your surroundings and stuff. And it's it's out now that they say sex trafficking can put tracking devices on your car and stuff. Just be careful. Yeah, I just want everybody to be careful and stuff. And this just brought me back. I was looking at a story about a girl from Sebring, Florida, and I'm gonna do a video on it. I'm just gathering up all my information. I see other content creators have did a video on her. Her name was Natalina Perez. They call her Natty. She had just graduated from high school in 2012. Yeah, 2000. Yes, 2012, and she can sing. These so-called friends, she was going to Florida, either to New York, to persuade her dreams in becoming a singer. So these so-called friends, they was telling her about Florida. They lured her to Florida, and everything just went left. It was sex trafficking. Now these were so-called friends, her so-called friends that did this to her. And she said she was raped when she went up there. She was made to do things she didn't want to do. She said that she was having sex with judges and attorneys and police officers, and she was on Backpage, and they was paying money. They was with debit cards and stuff to buy her, and she was in these expensive motels in Florida. But what gets me about the story, she was able to come home. She got away and she came home. I think she was home for like 2 weeks, maybe a week. I think it was a week. And then her mom said the whole time she was on the phone or whatever, she believed she was talking to her pimp. And then she decided she went back. Yeah, she came home, but she went back. And her mom was saying, they regret not restraining her. And they just let her go or whatever. That could have been no child of mine. They just let her go. and she said, "Don't you see?" Her mom said, "Don't you see what they doing to you up there?" And then she told her mom they could touch my body, but they can't touch my soul. They have not seen Natalie since. That was in 2012. This 2023. I said, "Oh my God!" But like I say, what got to me is how she was able to come home. And all what it is, them sex traffickers, they will scare you up. They, they'd find out everything about you, all your family members. They probably told her, well, ain't no probably, they did. They told her, I'm gonna kill your mama, your daddy, your kids, or whoever. And she was just scared. But my thing is, like I say, she was able to come home. I don't think I wouldn't have went back. I would have went straight to the police or whatever. But they put the fear. They just scared her all to hell. They did. They scared that girl all to hell. I'm gonna do a video about it. They scared her. They have not seen her since. It's a Facebook page on. It's a page on Facebook called Finding Natalina Perez. That's her name, but she go by Natty. And I had joined it just to see, what they was talking about. It's no updates. It's been 11 years. Yeah, it's no updates on it. So I doubt if she's still alive. I really do. I doubt it. That's what everybody was saying, how she was able to come home. She got away and she came home, and then she went back, and they have not seen her since. Poor thing. They have not seen her since. That she was detailing, telling how they was beating her. If you don't obey, they beat you, they starve you. And Natty, she was always on social media. They shut all that down, shut all her social media and stuff down. She won't, she always kept her nails done or whatever. When she came home, her cousin, she had two of her older cousins had went up there to go get her, and they seen how she was beaten. She kept her hair done. They had ripped her hair out, had bald spots in her hair, and her fingernails and stuff was ripped back and stuff. So I like, hell, they just torture her. My God, if you had your fingernails and stuff ripped back, because she kept her nails done. That case, it just, when you read about it, it's just sad, because the point of it is she came home and she went back, and they have never seen her again. Ain't never heard nothing. Ain't no updates. The police said that the only thing they can do is, see if she get arrested for prostitution. But knowing Natalie, she been, when she got back there, they beat her real good, and she been sold to different traffickers because it's been this long. I just doubt that she's still alive. I hate that these so-called friends, and nothing happened to them so-called friends, because when her family, they was trying to talk to them, they didn't want to talk. They say they didn't know nothing. You don't know who your friends are now. You don't. My mom told me a long time ago, ain't no such thing as friends and stuff. At that time, when I was young, I didn't understand. But now that I'm older and I'm grown, I see what she's talking about. Nobody, people backstab you and stuff. Nobody, you don't have. To me, it's friends ain't like they used to be. I done been, snaked and backstabbed and stuff. I keep to myself. But yes, I want to do the story. I just, ladies, be careful out there. Tell your kids, your daughters, your nieces to be careful. And what gets me, these sex traffickers and stuff, you kidnapping girls and stuff, making them do this, stuff that they don't want to do. But you got females in your family. You wouldn't want nobody to do your daughter, your nieces, your female cousins like that. But, you reap what you sow. We all got the answer to the answer to God, when judgment day come. So, but I'm glad that T-Boz's daughter is okay. I'm glad that she didn't touch the substance that was on the window shield, because that is, they say it's something to knock you out, make you drowsy. That's what them sex traffickers do. It was a rumor going on down here in the Carolinas. If you see something on your doorknob and stuff, that was a sign of sex trafficking. Don't touch it. So yes, I just, just be careful, ladies. Just be careful out there. I'm just glad that her name is Chase, T-Boz's daughter. That's Mac Tina's daughter too. Yeah, I'm glad that she's okay and she's safe at home with her family. So yeah, I just want to do a video on that. Sex trafficking is definitely is real, and you just have to be careful. These people, they don't care, because it's money in it. It's money in it. It's some damn good money in it, as I was doing my research. But I don't see how they do it. And so these people don't have no conscience. They don't care nothing about, your family. Nothing. You take these girls from their family and some of them never see their family again and stuff. And it's sad. So I hope everybody is having a good Saturday. Because I am. And that's the end of this video. And I'm out.